It was 24 hours ago that I said congratulations to Steven Crowder, because Steven Crowder had been in a fight with Carlos Maza. He goes, his Twitter handle is Gay Wonk. And he is a guy who, talks about political things. And he is, he produces these videos and he's like, hey, I'm the Queen of New York and I'm the Gay Wonk and blah, blah, blah. And he says things like this. This is a quote from his Twitter feed. Get back to me when you're ready to personally assassinate people I find annoying on Twitter. Then we'll talk. Personally assassinate people on Twitter. So what is he saying? We just have to kill you online. Now, this is part of, I just realized another quote. I just realized how I learned to subtweet by watching my mom talk crap about white people right in front of them in Spanish. He talks about milkshaking people, throwing milkshakes at them, humiliate them at every turn, make them dread public organizing. He talks about the panic of violent Antifa, shows how media coverage on the right fixates on violence to demonize legitimate protest movements. Okay, this guy is so far off the rails. Well, Steven Crowder has been taking him on and winning. Steven Crowder is very, very smart. He is a comedian, and comedy is the most dangerous thing you can do. So 24 hours ago, I told you that Maza had issued a complaint with YouTube, and YouTube, he got a response right away, and they said, we're going to investigate that Steven Crowder. And so they decided to investigate him, and they found that he had done absolutely nothing wrong. He hadn't violated the community guidelines. Now listen to this. Even if creators' contents doesn't violate our community guidelines, we will take a look at the broader context and impact. If their behavior is egregious and harms the broader community, we may take action. In the case of Crowder's channel, a thorough review over the weekend found that individually, the flagged videos did not violate our community guidelines. Now, I know this to be true because Steven Crowder goes out and he is meeting with YouTube all the time. He has 4 million followers and subscribers on YouTube. 4 million. He goes out all the time to make sure we're going to follow these rules. Tell me what the rules are. So they just said, we found that individually the flagged videos did not violate our community guidelines. However, in the subsequent days, we saw the widespread harm to the YouTube community resulting from the ongoing pattern of egregious behavior. It forced us to take a deeper look, and we made the decision to suspend monetization. In order to be considered for reinstatement, all relevant issues with the channel need to be addressed, including any videos that violate our policies, as well as things like offensive merchandise. Now, wait a minute. You just said none of the videos violated community guidelines. But he has to address any videos that violate policies? Wait, what? So now what they're doing is they said after the past few years, we've been investing in the policies, resources, and products needed to live up to our responsibility and protect the YouTube community from harmful content. This work is focused on 4 pillars: removing volitive content, raising up authoritative content, reducing the spread of borderline content, and rewarding trusted creators. Thanks to these investments, videos that violate our policies are removed faster than ever, and users are seeing less borderline content and harmful misinformation. As we do this, we're partnering closely with trusted sources. Okay. So here's what happened. Yesterday morning, I told you, congratulations, Steven Crowder. It was a good day for freedom. Turns out yesterday was a very dark day for freedom because YouTube then came out 4 o'clock and demonetized him. What that means is, hey, please, you can continue to create content for us. We're just not going to allow you to make any money for that. Okay, Steven Crowder, he's got enough money. He's like me. I've not made a dime from YouTube. We've never focused on YouTube because we always thought this was coming. We recently have started to build a YouTube page, but everything we do is just not monetized. And quite honestly, Stu, tell me about your YouTube feed that you noticed yesterday, because I'm Glenn Beck. And you would think Glenn Beck might show up in an algorithm. I watch a video of mine, and it never comes up as a suggested next video.
You don't do well in the algorithm.
Right.
I mean, considering the amount of, we all know that Google is monitoring your emails and
everything else.
And this is what, in the best sense, right? Like they are seeing the things you're interested in and then are the things you search for and then are able to make recommendations on the best videos that would interest you. Right?
Correct.
Well, so I do a lot of email and searching, unfortunately, for Glenn Beck because
and the Blaze.
It's my job. And the Blaze.
And the Blaze.
And they just never can find a way to recommend me a video. I can find videos of Andrew Heaton doing things for Reason, but they never recommend anything that he's done for the Blaze. They never do anything, anybody on the Blaze.
Nope.
Really, I never see any of them pop up.
So yesterday they demonetized. We're using YouTube as a funnel, a way to get people who, the world is on YouTube. Okay, so we better be on YouTube, and I don't care if they pay me, but I use it as an advertising place to where they can see a bit of it and go, oh, wow, I like that. Maybe I should subscribe to the Blaze. Well, that's the way Steven Crowder uses it. He goes where the crowd is, and he should. So they demonetized him. But then what happened? Within 10 minutes of him being demonetized, the Shopify, which is the group that sells all of his merchandise, decides they're not going to be involved with a hate monger at all. And so they're not selling any of his product.
That's incredible.
So yesterday, a guy who they said did not violate any of the guidelines was demonetized, and they stopped selling all of his merchandise, another separate company. Then yesterday, lots of things happened yesterday. Some of them I can't talk about yet. Then yesterday evening, the Blaze tried to post something about Steven Crowder, and we were blocked by Facebook. It says, you're temporarily restricted from resharing posts until Saturday at 7:15 p.m. If you think this doesn't go against our community standards, let us know. Here's what we posted. They can never take away Mug Club. YouTube can demonetize us. Vox can try to deplatform us, but they can never, ever take away Mug Club from us. This is the show you built. That was from Steven Crowder, and we wanted to retweet it on Facebook, not YouTube. And now the Blaze has been blocked from passing anything on about Steven Crowder.